Morning, folks. James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining us. Cuervo and I are out here doing some car camping in New Mexico, just doing a lot of relaxation, and I think we're overdue for a good old-fashioned camp cooking video. And so for today, we're going to do something a little bit unique, something you don't normally see on camp cooking videos on YouTube, and that's chilaquiles. We're going to be making chilaquiles for breakfast. For those of you who don't know, chilaquiles is a dish. I like to view them as deconstructed enchiladas, very similar. And they're often eaten for breakfast alongside your eggs. And I just wanted to share a little bit of our Southwestern culture. It's a common dish, you know, in the American Southwest and Mexico, and really good stuff. And it's not even difficult to make. So hope you're hungry, and thank you for joining us. Let's get started. Okay, so let's discuss the ingredients for my car camping chilaquiles recipe. Moving on down here, you're going to need a little bit of butter. You're going to need tostadas or tortilla chips. Most likely half an onion. You don't need an entire onion, just half is fine. A few cloves of garlic. I love garlic. A jalapeno. A can of red enchilada sauce. You can buy these like at Walmart and stuff. Now, some purists, chilaquile purists, are gonna think this is blasphemy because they rather make their salsa from scratch at home, and you're very right. However, keep in mind we are car camping, so we just gotta adapt and make do with what we got. We're not gonna be bringing a blender out here, but if you'd like, you can always make the salsa at home previously, bring it in a jar, and that works too. I'm just working with, you know, something that you would be able to find at the store. This stuff can be pretty bland, guys, so we're gonna jazz it up with some spices and stuff. That's why we brought the jalapeno. And then we have two different types of cheese. I like to use Monterey Jack and Mexican style 4 cheese. And then some celery, a little bit of celery at the end. And then optional, some people don't need this, but I think it's necessary for your chilaquiles to put some eggs on them. Just really delicious stuff. But you don't have to if you don't want to. And then moving on down here to the spices, we got regular salt, we got crushed red pepper, we got cayenne pepper, black pepper, a little bit of blackening seasoning, and some garlic powder. So let's get to cooking. Go ahead and cut the veggies first. Now that the veggies are chopped up, time to put our pot on the fire to warm it up. Once this warms up a little bit, then we're gonna go ahead and place some butter and spread it around in there. Okay, time to add the veggies on here. That's hot. Okay, so we have the onions and the garlic and the jalapenos just sifting around in the butter. We're just gonna soften them up a little bit in about 4 or 5 minutes, depending on your heat. In the meantime, let's go ahead and open up this bottle. I'm sorry, this can. And let's go ahead and get the can opener. By the way, this is the Ranger Wood 55 from Victorinox Swiss Army knives. This thing is beautiful. So let's get to it. Like I said earlier, these are not the most flavorful cans, at least for me. I like my food very spicy, and this stuff almost can pass for like tomato sauce, to be honest. I just didn't have time to make my own salsa before heading on out here. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just spicy up this sauce with the blackening and the black pepper and the jalapeno we threw into the veggies. So it'll jazz it up a bit. And then, by the way, there's like signs down here, medium or mild or something like that. Honestly, they really don't make that much of a difference. This is the hottest one I could find. I'm not even sure if like a hot one exists. Add spices to taste. I'm sure a lot of you guys really aren't into, really hot food, so don't try to do, as much as me when it comes to all the spiciness. Okay, the sauce has simmered with all the spices and the veggies for a couple minutes, for about 4 or 5 minutes. It's hot enough now. Now we're gonna go ahead and add some chips. And by the way, this makes enough for 2 people. So for me and Cuervo, this is gonna be enough. If you're gonna plan on emulating this and you have more people, then you're probably gonna double the ingredients. Mix the sauce in there, and how long you keep them in there depends on you, how you like your chilaquiles. Some people like them, like the chips really soggy, really soft. I like mine somewhere in the middle where there's still a slight crunch to them. But yeah, just keep mixing them in there for a couple of minutes so it's just all imbrued in the sauce. While the chips slowly simmer in the sauce, now it's time to go ahead and put our second pan to make the eggs. Slippery egg. All right, folks, so it's chow time. So as you saw, this recipe, like I said earlier, it kind of reminds me of like deconstructed enchiladas. A lot of the similar ingredients, a lot of the similar flavors, really good stuff. But this one's just very convenient. It's a very convenient recipe. It didn't even take long. Like I said, I know some Mexican food purists out there are gonna, you know, scoff at this because it's not gonna be as impressive as if you're cooking in your kitchen and you make your salsa from scratch. You fry your corn tortillas to make the chips. But once again, we're car camping, so we're just kind of taking a few shortcuts because we don't want to bring the whole kitchen in the truck. But like I said, it's delicious. You got some spiciness on here. You got some cheese. You got your eggs. Like I said, this is mainly for breakfast. And then, of course, I have some coffee as well. So, bottoms up. It's spicy, but not too spicy. The onions add a little crunch to it. And yeah, of course, we still have egg as well. So like I said, guys, give this a shot when you're out camping next time. I just wanted to share another recipe from our local culture and just give it a shot, just to add a little bit more diversity to what you would cook when you're out camping. Give it a shot. Like I said, you know, it doesn't have to be as spicy as the way I make it. Also, I did call this earlier, I think I called it celery or something, but it's cilantro, so my bad on that. But that's about it for us, guys. We're going to enjoy our breakfast and then enjoy the rest of the day, film some other videos. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below if you've eaten chilaquiles, and if you've making them, what would you add or remove from here? Because you could go all kinds of ways. Some people add chicken or ground beef. Some people make it with green sauce. I mean, it's a whole science to itself. So once again, guys, we're going to enjoy your breakfast. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys next week with another video. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.